This is a flip through of a briefcase style journal I created. I was inspired by Margaret of Seven Plaza on YouTube. She made, it was a different sorts, but I was inspired by that. Hers. It measures 9 by 6 in 1¼ inch at its widest at the top here. It has 2 buckles. This is Craft Tech, which is like a faux leather. They're 2 real buckles. And a Craft Tech handle, which I've punched holes and put some kind of twine. I think it was a hemp twine, and wove some trim through it, some cording through it. I'll first do the inside. It opens up this way, and there is a pocket behind the flap that I put in the Tim Holtz. It's Tim Holtz paper from his paper pack, and created a little booklet of sorts. Lots of brads, lots of collage work. I think this was a little Tim Holtz picture, that little girl there. Some of these are from some original papers I had. Here I fussy cut out a frame and used another one of his pictures from, I think, his strips. And put in, I printed these on parchment paper. And distressed it and put it in this pocket over here. I think that's all that's in there. It opens up just like a lap book. There's 2 pockets, 2 slit pockets, like, with some of Tim Holtz ephemera bits that I backed with some card I had. And another one. This flips open even further. And this was hanging file folders. I put 2 together, covered with some book pages, and distressed and inked underneath all this. Over here is 2 pockets, 2 more cards. There's a lot of stitching and sewing, various digital prints, Tim Holtz, ephemera pieces, some original, some printed. Here's a like a matchbook style book I've done in here, which I created a pocket up here, with some lined paper on that bit of ephemera. Some paper, some lined and some numbered paper in here. Over here is a flip ups that hold the bright board in place. That was created with 2 printables on a piece of nice thick cardstock. And underneath is another pocket with another matchbook style notepad. There's lots of goodies in here. Over here is divided, one pocket, but divided in two with this brad. Distressed piece of ephemera, printed on the parchment paper. Some more printed ephemera. I printed on the back of that. It's like a check or a sold receipt. Over here is a little vellum tuck on top of the file folders, little mini file folders I've created. I put in a Tim Holtz ticket into the vellum part on both of them, and a larger one of his tickets from his ticket book. And the same with up here. This opens up like this, and this flap is pinned shut, but there is two. It was an altered envelope to a Tim Holtz journal cards, but I put new backings on them because to make them a little stronger. They were a little thin. Some printed vellum windows. These are original receipts. This Mayberry's, it was in the state of Massachusetts, Northborough, Mass. So I put pieces there because of the line. These were printables, these two. Up over here is also a double pocket. You have a notepad with a belly band. I didn't put anything in. But there is a double pocket back behind the notepad, also with another little skinny book made with Tim Holtz paper and a bit of ephemera. I don't think I made that to open, nope. It's just a bit of ephemera in there. And then I made it so this holds that closed and the book down. Up here is a little pocket. I see I do have to glue that down a little bit. In fact, I do have my little bit of glue. And a little tag, journal card. Gatefold, I guess you would call this. Just collage with some scraps I've had from cutting out other things. These are not pockets. They've been glued down just to get stability there. These are slot pockets, which I've put in pieces of ephemera that have been backed. This one's a longer one because the pocket goes all the way down, and I've put like a bookmark type thing inside this pocket on this journal card. It acts like the tag on it. And this one is even longer still. There's a check or a sales receipt. Some of them I faux vintage tape I've created using Tim Holtz alcohol inks. Over on this side, I've made with that braid, the strapping braid, some Tim Holtz little tickets from his ticket book. I think this was another little mini fun thing I made, just a fold out, a triple fold out thing. Little fun thing. And some of his rub-ons onto that, which I made certain weren't gonna come off, and they're not. And another journal card in this pocket, and some more journal cards and printed on the parchment. This is so much fun to make. It's similar to making a lap book, but in a different style. Nope, I didn't show the back yet. I still have to get to the back. The back has, I think it's 4 pockets here that I've stuffed really full. Some more parchment things. They staggered pockets. That's what I did here. It's staggered pockets. This one overlaps this. I put, this couple came from some pad of paper I had. I just love that couple. And some more printed parchment paper, distressed and printed to journal on. Then behind here is a double pocket that has some more ephemera in it on parchment. So 2 more pieces. Yes, this was the receipt book I have from the 1950s. It just says 195 and you put in whatever year it was in the 50s. Out of Northborough, Mass. It was an interesting find at a thrift store. So I want to thank you for looking. This doesn't stay crooked and bent, but it will flex. It's very flexible. And thank you for looking. Have a great day.